Hi and welcome to another Man of War Assault Squad video. I am A from Another Dying, and this time it is a video of an Assault Zone match. So this time it is about fighting for um, zones that have to be assaulted. Capturing flags, basically. We haven't played this mode for a while, and I can't see the enemy's name, but I will show them later, I guess. Yeah, it's a mode in which my friend and I are not um, the best in, since we like to be a bit slower in the beginning, so we do not push really fast, so that one opponent is sovereign and he has elite soldiers in the beginning. This is why all my men die here, especially in the open. And my friend here has not much contact over here, but the same guys I have to fight. And the other one is Thervna, something like that, who seems to be on my side. So the one on the left decided to push in the middle very hard in the beginning. And yeah, this game mode is, as you can see, very much more action-packed in the beginning. I fight these guys in the middle in the trench with some grenades, and here these are normal troops, no elite troops, but they managed to kill a lot of these guys. There are already reinforcements. While I have only one infantry team, I decided to buy a small Horgo, since the enemy has the fire superiority with his infantry, even if I bought another squad, especially because he has these SAS troops. So I thought it would be the best decision to have some armored vehicle supporting my troops. See, throw a grenade, and then I would be able to maybe capture this point, because that one is a bit harder to capture since it is very much in the open and there is no concealment at all. So the fighting on the left has almost stopped. I think here he tries to throw a grenade, yes. And another grenade throw killed that one. Yeah, that flag should now be... and there is commandos, elite troops on the left, okay. So this flag on the right should be clear for now. As you can see, I try to push with one soldier and I am able to capture it. And I actually don't know what happened on the left on the the whole game, as I was really busy on my side. But as I heard, it was really tough pulling that guy off. So he came up with a Cromwell and destroyed my Hargo. Unfortunately, I was too slow, otherwise I could have thrown an anti-tank grenade onto the Cromwell out of the trench. And my friend has Hargo himself now, but the Cromwell starts to drive into the middle, but I warned him early enough so he can pull that Huggo back. Now the Cromwell drives back and he pushes on the right flank as I captured it, and I even tried to capture the middle now. I think that guy was out of grenades at that point. I thought I would not be able to capture the middle flag, but I was just putting pressure on all the sides, and I knew even if they have infantry in the trench here, they would not be able to capture the right flag. And there is a flag crusader on the left, while the Cromwell in the middle is giving me a bad time for my infantry in the middle. But I am able to hold the right flag and keep the enemy off the middle flag at least, so no one gets any points since both teams hold 2 flags each. So at the moment it is important to hold the enemies off the middle, which I do with a sniper and a mortar, it seems. Or what was that in the upper left corner that I saw with a... no. Fifth? Oh, I think that was the 57mm that showed up. So he got the Crusader disabled, destroyed, but it's still repairable. It has at least no crew. And the Cromwell seems to have a damaged track. Unfortunately, I didn't put that soldier into not firing mode. And there are MDEX. These are hero units. They are also some good units. But that sniper is really doing stuff there. And at the moment they focus on the middle, and even that, I don't know why he tried to send soldiers here. Maybe he thought that might be a safe area, but no. Also here I don't understand this, because they get flanked very easily. I even get to throw a grenade over there and manage to kill everyone behind that wall. The Cromwell at that time is being repaired, and he got some infantry on that side. He placed some sandbags over here, I guess to have a better defensive, to hold the flag once it is captured. But he never tried to do anything against my MG over here. And we exchanged grenades. I got his soldier, but he didn't get mine. And the left seems to be very calm at the moment. My friend tries to push with some paratroopers. Yeah, and now the enemy tries to repair that Crusader. And at that time the enemy has bought a 25 pounder, which is Heavy artillery. Yeah, he tries to soften my defenses and there in the middle. And at the same time he pushes with a brain carrier, which is a light armored vehicle with an Bren with an MG in front. So that thing is actually good and nice against infantry, but not if you get too close with it. Because that is definitely too close. And there are more Anzacs. My friend there pushes with his Hargo to the middle to fight off the Brent carrier. Track damaged and it is unmanned, and I am now able to throw an anti-tank grenade onto it, but also the Hargo destroys it before I could throw an anti-tank grenade. At the same time the artillery is firing again. I think maybe he thinks that because there are sandbags I still have a lot of infantry over there, but cannot really kill much with that. And I bought a Chiteau because I was tired of the enemy's tanks, and that Chiteau will prove itself worthy over the match, as you will see. So first target is the Cromwell. At the same time I think my friend has managed to kill the Crusader off. I think he managed to do that with his anti-tank gun, which is, I think it is that one, yes, the 57mm, which is capable enough to destroy a Crusader. The Cromwell is being destroyed now, so the enemy has no armor support at the moment. But he is now with a normal Sherman A4. And the artillery is firing again, this time at the left-hand side. And I see that I have a good opportunity to flank the Sherman, which I now do, and I push on the right-hand flank at the same time, because I know that my opponent has not really the capacities to hold me off. At the same time, there, down the middle road, a Churchill comes attacking my Chiteau, but he has not enough firepower to do anything against it. At the same time, the Sherman is destroyed, and now I can take care of that Churchill. I at least got its tracks, but unfortunately he got my tracks as well. Yeah, infantry push on here, on that left hand side, while this is being captured by the British. My friend seems to have placed some mines in here with his paratroopers, which is actually a nice defense, even though they would have been placed better placed here, but mines are mines. They work everywhere. So the right-hand flank now is as good as captured, I guess. And my Chiteau is repaired. And I can... Yeah, I got the turret of the Churchill, which gives me the opportunity to fight it, because its gun is angled in that way, since it moves slightly after you damage the turret. And there is a huge push from my friend's side with paratroopers again. Also, fire support from that Hago, which is a good move. I like that. And he fights off some Anzacs, which should be no big deal. But now the artillery strikes again. Almost gets the Hago. Oh, no, it destroyed the other Hago, I think. And there I got the artillery. With my tank I managed to destroy the 25 pounder, which was, I think, a big relief for my friend. I think the 25 pounder should have been placed somewhere around here, because it was too exposed, even though it was slightly behind a hill. Yeah, I somewhat want to fight the church, even though I know that I cannot really destroy it from the front. But I don't want to get any closer than that. Also, I see that there are troops coming around that corner, so I shoot some high explosive shells behind the house, which still kill these troops. And at that moment I see that are SAS troops, which are have some anti-tank capacities, so I know that my tank could be in trouble, but also I know that they will give me a lot of points if I kill them. So these are basically 3 kills. At the same time there is an archer coming up down the middle road. Fortunately I get my first shot of onto the archer and hit the Churchill, but now I got its tracks. Yeah, no, it's in Achille. That one has no armor. Maximum armor is 38 millimeters, but it has a good cannon, which is which would have been enough to kill my G2. I think that guy was, I don't know if he was trying to throw a grenade, but it looked like he was just rushing for the middle, which seems a bit weird. But now we are capturing 4 out of 5 flags. I captured the middle one, and my friend holds the left-hand one, and now even tries to get flanking shot on the Churchill, I think, but the angle is bad, and the side armor of the Churchill are 100 millimeters, I think. At the same time, it tries. There seems to be some infantry to the left here. He kills with his Hago. So this anti-tank gun is not capable of destroying the side armor of the Churchill, even if it is up close. And at that time I shoot high explosive shells against the Churchill. Yeah, I have only 1 armor-piercing shell left. So I need to rearm that tank. That was kind of unnecessary, but I don't know what I tried. Yeah, I think I tried to get some APCR shells into there, but yeah, I now realize that it's totally unnecessary to do that. So I back up to repair and to rearm. And at that moment I think the enemy tries to save some money. I don't know what for, but they... Let's see what they have and what they do. So there is a push on the left-hand side going on with SAS troops. What does he have here? A 6-pounder? There's only few infantry for the enemy. So all we see is the Churchill, which now destroyed the Hago on my right side. So he actually now uses the Churchill as infantry support for a charge on the right flank. I bought AT infantry. I think I bought it earlier, but I now get it over here, since the Churchill is over here, and I need more time to repair and rearm that tank. So my infantry is on his own, on their own, while the British now managed to capture the flag, but that is okay since we still have one more flag, one flag more. What do I have here? I bought the marine tank, which is the howitzer. What did it say? Self-propelled gun. Yeah, but it is a howitzer. So I think now he shoots at my Cheeto, or at my truck. Yeah, and here enemy infantry got behind our lines through there. I think that was the SIS troops we saw earlier. This is why I bought a single soldier, which would not be too effective, but only just to see if there would be some soldiers trying to throw grenades onto my tank. Destroyed my reinforcement truck and has some SIS troops in the middle again, but I already have some armor-piercing shells again rearmed in my Cheeto. It should be now enough to be able to have a good fight against the Churchill. The Cheeto, my friend, fights the SIS in the middle, and I get the Churchill tracks. No, the turret, not the tracks. Which gives me the upper hand. I now can... so it is basically very ineffective. This is why he pulls back. And there is another Churchill. It's a crocodile Churchill. So it has a flamethrower. I think that was it? I thought I maybe tried to shoot a explosive shell, but no. Yeah, I think my friend bought me another supply truck, as I was not able to buy a second one. Because I need some gasoline. Again, they try to... That is actually nice. I forgot about that he managed to throw some anti-tank grenades onto the Churchill. Unfortunately, I only got the tracks. Yeah, and use the enemy Churchill as cover. This is how you do that. Unfortunately, that guy had only one anti-tank grenade. But it was a nice move nonetheless, I would say. Now I have some cheap troops over here, some recruits that is basically cannon fodder I use to capture the flag. Just that the enemy has doesn't get any more points. And there is another flag crusader in the middle, which has no armor at all to survive one shot of the Tito. It is immediately destroyed with the first shot I get onto that. So the he was repairing that Churchill, but its track was destroyed again, and I the target for that howitzer is the Churchill, since it is able to destroy the Churchill with a lucky shot on the armor, on the front armor at least. Also I keep it damaged. So the 6-pounder now came a bit further onto the front, and I think that's the first time we see that 6-pounder, and my friend shoots with its AT gun onto the Churchill, which at least should keep its tracks down. Yeah, now there. I think my friend pointed that 6-pounder out. And there are more SAS troops. And he even manages to flank the anti-tank gun, the 6-pounder, with his Hago, and destroyed it with his Hago, which is a really cool move. And there I decided, if my tracks were not damaged, that I should actually flank the Churchill, since it is immobile. And there is a Sherman Firefly, which has a nice gun. I like the Firefly. It has only 50mm front armor, but it is capable of destroying pretty much any tank. Also, the sniper is keeping the enemy out of the middle. And so is my Tito. Then I'm scanning manually with my sniper for enemy infantry, and to snipe that SAS troop soldier. Here my friend shoots the Firefly, which is really not interested in that. My tracks are being repaired. And I think that was basically the moment where my friend was really annoyed that none of these shells were anywhere near being hit on that tank. Yeah, there's a slight elevation of the terrain, and now the Churchill is aware of that anti-tank gun, and now even the Churchill backs up, and the Churchill here is still tracked, and I took that safe route around here with my tank, so it would not get shot in its side armor or back. And now I can finish that Churchill off on its flank. So there is one Churchill down. So there is another Churchill coming up, which is interesting. They did not prove to do anything great now. Yeah, the Churchill now gets the anti-tank gun crew. The anti-tank gun itself is still usable. But a lot of infantry of my friend dies. I think my friend really needs to improve his grenade throwing skills, even if he knows how to do that. Cooking grenades is really essential in that game. So I now have a flank on that Churchill Crocodile. I have it tracked. And I think I even got the engine before that. But now the Firefly comes up. Which is really aggressive. Use it as infantry support, but I have a really nice angle through that house onto the Firefly, and I destroyed it with my second shot. So it is destroyed, but still repairable, or it is bugged out that there's still crew in there. So it said that I destroyed it, and now it is destroyed, but still repairable, which it should not be actually. But it is no immediate threat, since it is destroyed and needs a lot of repairs. At the same time, that Churchill is no threat at all, since yeah, I killed all the crew, and he now needs to repair it, because it's completely immobile. Now there's some crew in again. At the same time, we only have one flag, the enemy has two, and now capturing a third flag. The middle one is still not captured by anyone. It is neutral. A lot of infantry fighting over here. Normal assault troops getting another assault troops. But yeah, I got the tracks on that Churchill also. And now with that, that was a nice grenade. With that Firefly, there's a lot of cover for the enemy. Now I think I back up my Chito to get it around the backside to get the flank on that Churchill again, while I keep its tracks destroyed with my assault howitzer. And my friend now bought a Chito himself, who fights that Churchill Crocodile. It seems to have the capacities to fight again, at least. And is able to move again. So that was repaired a lot faster than I thought. Oh yeah, and I rearm my tank. So now we have 2 flags again, and the enemy no, and I am trying to capture the middle flag again. Reinforcements for our side on the left flag. Yeah, the tracks of that Churchill are destroyed again, both of them. Oh yeah, I now remember what that one ping on the map was. My friend asked me how far he could, how close he could get to the Churchill with his Cheeto without being in danger that it penetrates its front armor. And yeah, you can get really close with the Cheeto to a Churchill. Up to here, I think that is the closest you actually want to get. As you can see, as you could see earlier, that was the moment the crew was injured in my Cheeto, which is basically a sign that it is able to at least kill your crew, but also most of the times can penetrate your armor. And now that Churchill is destroyed. I got its flank, burns down, it explodes. I now get the flank on that Churchill Crocodile. So this is the tank killer of the game. Yeah, unfortunately the tracks were repaired, so it could move a bit. I now really have a bad angle on that Churchill. I think I would not be able to get its side armor penetrated from that angle. At the same time, I'm a bit worried that the infantry could throw a grenade onto my tank, since its tracks are damaged. But I bought Hago to support my troops. At the same time, the enemy has now 3 flags, and I'm a bit worried that the enemy manages to get all the points. So I want to have that flag captured. At the same time, this flag here must be held, but it doesn't look like it. Also, I cannot buy any infantry, so I thought I said that my friend needs to buy. No, this is my infantry. No, is it? No, it is not. I need infantry on the right side, while he said he needs infantry on the left side. Which, yeah, he was totally right now that I see that. But I said this flag here is really easy to capture, so we should focus on that. And he was really focused on his side. This is why he lost his infantry over there, and this is where I said, well, then give me your troops if you are occupied managing your troops over there. which he thought at that moment he did, but he didn't. You can see he brought another squad for himself on the left hand side. His tutor is tracked too, I think. Something is damaged at least. So the enemy is now holding 2 flags, 3 flags now. Which gives them really many points, but really fast. But at the same time, I was really complaining that if we do not immediately act, we will lose the game. And I pointed out I need this infantry now, and at that point he gave it to me, yes. At the same time, my friend manages to capture the flag on the left side. The Hago on the right side here is a good reinforcements. He had reinforcement for my troops. The enemy infantry has nothing against that. My Hago got really bad hit there and needs a big repairment. I think maybe he used APCR ammunition, actually. But I am now able to fight the enemy off. Also, I bought a flag so they have really bad times with the infantry recapturing the flags. So now we have 3 flags and the enemy has 1. So that was the worst time in the game. So that moment was really decisive if we managed to recapture the flags or not. Otherwise we would have lost the game, since you can see only 8 more points and the enemy would have won. But I was confident that we could handle it, and as you can see we did handle it. Because the whole game, while I know they have a lot more points and they had more flags more of the time, I was aware that if I managed to keep my points managed and my troops well managed, we will have a huge advantage, killing a lot of their tanks and a lot of SAS troops without losing many troops or no expensive troops on our own. We would have a huge advantage in the later game. And as you can see now, they do not have anything to throw against our tanks or our flag or small tanks. There's basically nothing that would be able to fight off any troops. You can see there is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 infantrymen. 7 single infantrymen on the field and 1 Churchill. I was wondering why he even bought another Churchill, since, well, it does nothing. Unfortunately, my tank is still damaged. I think that's the front hull and the right track that is damaged. And now I try to get into safety with my Hago, but unfortunately he got killed. Now there is some infantry again for the enemy. That Churchill is tracked, and I feel that it would get through my side armor with a lucky shot. That was, I think, expensive SAS or commander troops that I got there. Well, not this time. But as you can see, that flag managed to destroy all of the infantry that tried to come up. There I get to infantry around there, but that anti-tank grenade only managed to destroy the other track. And the Chito of my friend tries to fight the Churchill, but on that angle he can't really do much. And I threw another anti-tank grenade and it destroyed the engine. So it's triple immobile, both tracks, and the engine destroyed. Yeah, there I destroyed a whole commando team with my flak. Unfortunately, he got the crew hurt and the left wheel of my flag. But I wondered why he would not shoot my flag anyway. I really wanted that Churchill down, so this is why I used a third infantryman. But I think I fought the infantry first, so this guy was on his own at that moment. Yeah, even neutralized this flag. More infantry on the left, but I think they won't be able to do anything effective. And another grenade onto the front, and now the turret is destroyed, so that Churchill is basically ineffective in every possible way. It can only shoot through its front, its turret machine gun and the main gun, but is not able to move either the Churchill itself or the turret, and now I got a good shot on its front armor and destroyed the Churchill completely. We hold 4 flags. The 4th is neutral, the 5th is neutral, but is now captured by the enemy. But you see, we got a lot of points now. He has to get his infantry on the open here or here, but I have a flag defending that location. I have a Chito defending that location. My friend has a Chito defending both locations. He has Hago defending that location, a Pak defending that location, and infantry. And there is no way possible that the enemy is able to do anything. He bought a 2-pounder as a last resort, I think. Yeah, this is why my strategy my strategy worked to do not care too much about the flags in the first half of the game. Just manage to not give the enemies too many points, but actually try to fight off all the enemies' expensive units. And now we are good to go. So there will be few infantrymen guns as sandbags, but yeah, flag over here, small troops of infantry, even recruits. The cheapest infantry would be enough to hold off the enemy with that infantry support. And basically this is just waiting for the points to tick up. There is nothing the enemy can do now. and the grenade bounced back. This is why you cook the grenades, that they explode by impact. It needs some training that you can pull that off, that you know how long you need to pull the trigger and hold the grenade in your hand until you throw it. Now the 2-pounder got the tracks of the Hago and destroyed the Hago, but that is not really important at that point. He tries to sneak some infantry in there, as they have to do anything, but they... I think they, at this point, they should have taken all the infantry and tried to push, get maybe a flank onto here, maybe sneak a soldier around here, try to throw a grenade onto the flag, but even that would not be a guarantee to pull anything important off. They even managed to buy a commando squad now, but that is only a waste of points. It would have been better to buy 2 cheaper infantry squads than 1 expensive one, as it is easy for us to mow down a whole squad, so a greater number would, so the quantity would be in that case more important for them than the quality. If you push in that way, as they did. And I still have my howitzer, so yeah. If you have the expensive units like that, you want to sneak through the terrain and want to use grenades as good as you can. And yeah, that was the fight. As you can see, that was a simple fight. And if you remember that I said my tank was doing a good job, this is the same tank that I bought in the beginning of the game. It destroyed 7 tanks. I think that was 3 or 4 Churchills, 1 Cromwell, 1 Show Firefly, and 1 Crusader. Yes, that seems right. So it was 4 Churchills. Yeah, this is how you win a game like that. So a lot of more action. I thought this was some good fight to make a video of. So I was a bit worried as my game crashed while I saved the replay, but fortunately enough, the game I managed to save the replay by itself. So yeah, that was that. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Bye.